that is Ripple has invested and is working with about 10 different governments around the world to do central bank digital currencies. I mean, a central bank digital currency is a stable coin. It's just issued by the government.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the new Road Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. And 2024 is going to be one of our most entertaining years. We have the presidential election. We have the drums are beating. We have the emerging markets going to be flipping the switch on the fourth industrial revolution. Now, we had the Fed signal rate cuts, but remember, guys, they haven't cut rates yet. So we know the master magicians are about to set up that distraction. So therefore, they can cut rates while we still have inflation. And in the fourth quarter, once the election is over, we know the movie begins. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto flat. We also have the stock market flat. And we have Jerome in the house today. And you know I'll be bringing you Jerome Powell in that second video. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now down. We have the dollar down. We have volume in crypto right now down. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo was at $451 billion. We're seeing that big swing from Friday to Monday. Make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis during the week. And then again, guys, we have Jerome Powell in the house along with Christine Lagarde. And I think they're in Brazil, the ECB forum. And we already know what Jerome Powell is going to say. Data dependent, 2% inflation. Reports are looking good right now, but still they want to wait to make sure they get into that 2% inflation. Because remember the goal, guys, higher for longer is crushing this economy, but the damage has already been done. Remember, they have to destroy this whole legacy market in order to bring in the machines. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Central Bank of Bahamas plans regulation for banks to distribute the CBDC sand dollar. And we see the Caribbean, we see Africa. The consumers are not falling for this CBDC. They've been trying to dangle that carrot, but still, they're not falling for it. Because we know they've seen plenty of movies like this before. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And like Brad Garlinghouse stated, CBDCs are nothing but stable coins. But remember, guys, these CBDCs, stable coins, they're programmable. Being able to tell you what, when, when, how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend them or poof, they're gone. And all of this is on blockchain. So they know exactly what you're purchasing. So therefore, they get to know you better than you know yourself. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, we have the spot Bitcoin ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale all down right now. But we have the spot Bitcoin ETFs. Inflows are back. We're starting the beginning of the month. Inflows are back. Going towards the end of the month, we have outflows, guys. So make sure you're paying attention to patterns. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have HashKey plans to distribute native token through tap to earn Telegram game. And when it comes to this fourth industrial revolution, remember how big gaming is going to be. Gaming and play to earn is the carrot they're going to dangle in order to get the millennials and Generation Z inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, guys, we have Paxos gain Singapore approval for stablecoin issuance and partners with DBS to provide custody. And we saw the Paxos movie when it came to Binance. Paxos was under attack. Now, all of a sudden, guys, we're seeing Paxos move right along. They're already regulated in New York. but still they came under attack. And we saw a lot of stable coins banks who were offering liquidity to Binance fell by the wayside. So guys, this was all a plan. Remember guys, in a plan, it moves in phases. And the next plan is to take the rest of these small and medium-sized banks down. And who's going to take the blame? That's right, these digital assets. The same way when you look at the jobs market, how do they get the machines in here? They have to get the drums a beating. So therefore they can say, hey, you don't want to be outside. You don't want to be in danger. We're going to send these machines out there. And that's how they take over the economy. And then after the veil is lifted, they let you back out. But next thing you know, you're in a 15-minute city, and they're going to sell you on the safety. Cameras everywhere. Being able to track everything. Being able to read the mind. Yes, guys, I know it sounds like a movie. But remember, your life is an illusion, and TV is your reality. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Because he knows. When it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.